Hello, my name is Eugenia, and I am so happy that you have decided to join me in this meditation. Every week, I host a call for my breath family around the world. We like to start with a short meditation. Many of them have asked me if I could share the meditation so they could do it through the rest of the week. So here it is, available for anybody that wants to connect deeper with their breath and meditation. I invite you to find a comfortable and relaxed position for yourself. I also invite you to explore a little bit more about the principles of transformational breath, which are fundamental for these meditations. You can follow the link below to have a guided exercise to learn these basic principles. Get comfortable and let's get started. I invite everyone to find a comfortable and relaxed position, one that allows you to let go of any tension in your body, making sure that your back, your neck, and your head are fully supported. Once the body realizes it doesn't have to hold the head, it becomes very easy to simply let go of all the parts of your body, to release any tension, so that you can now shift your attention to your breath. Without changing anything right now, simply witness and observe where there are any places where you're holding the breath, either on the inhale or the exhale, inviting a little relaxation so that we can have a connected breath where there are no pauses between inhale and exhale and inhale, experiencing one continuous flow of the breath. Understanding how both inhale and exhale are two parts of one single movement. The nurturing and the letting go has clear reflections of the nature of life. And as your breath gets more connected, you have now the freedom to find your own pace and rhythm. Once there is no control, you can simply flow. The breath is neither too big or too small. It feels just right. The inhale stops before you make a big effort or a push. The breath comes in, and without any effort, it starts to leave your body immediately. The exhale is short and effortless because no muscle in your body is engaging in the moment of the exhale. You are simply letting go. Feel how relaxed your body becomes when you allow your natural rhythm of the breath to become a part of your experience. There is one flow that suits you best. And you let this now be the invitation to allow yourself to function in life at your own pace and rhythm. Let the breath show you what being active means for you. You might not even be aware that you are moving at the rhythm of somebody else. It could be your parents or your teachers or your bosses. What works for them is not necessarily what works for you. What is my rhythm in life? Maybe being active for you means sitting down and reflecting before taking action, having pauses in between. Or maybe it means starting when the energy catches you and then stopping to reflect afterwards. Try to remember a time where being and doing became one, where you were busy accomplishing, but it simply felt effortless. That is your rhythm. See how your body relaxes into it. And regardless of the demands in your life right now, you can invite yourself to bring that gentle rhythm, the one that fits you best, into the next activities ahead of you. As you become more in tune with your nature and your flow, you will notice how much more productive you are, how you can allow yourself to rest when needed so that you don't become exhausted, because you and your body will have a clear line of communication. Your breath will show you when you are out of sync with your nature. And all you have to do is come back to this gentle flow, to return to your own pace, and from there, bring it into your activities. Notice the clarity that enters your mind within this understanding, and the energy that becomes available when you're not going against your flow. And take a deep breath now to anchor this feeling within you so that you can keep it in your awareness whenever you need it through the day or the rest of the week. I allow myself to be me, to move at my own pace. You can take a couple of breaths to begin the journey back. Inhaling a little deeper every time to bring awakening and understanding, presence and clarity. Starting to move softly and gently, stretching if you feel like it. And we're going to take a deep inhale to softly open our eyes at the end of the exhale, bringing a big, big smile to your face at the end of that next exhale, so that the smile can invite the rest of the muscles of your body to awaken. Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me today in our meditation, in our time together. I wanted to share this reflection with you because I notice how busy life has gotten in the past years and months, and how many things are on my plate. And talking to people, I witness also that everybody's busy right now, which is a blessing. And sometimes it's a little big of a demand. And what I notice is that my pace doesn't always match the pace of the other people that I'm working with. And because my tendency is to be a people pleaser, I try to push myself to match their pace. And when I do that, I realize I become very tired because it's not my pace. So I've been trying to gain awareness of that and to switch when I notice that I am pushing myself. Like sometimes I just have to stop and do something else. Like I have my crafting stuff and I love to do that. And I know I'm super busy, but I just need to do and fix a flower or do a puzzle, and then I can come back and be way more productive than if I just sat on that computer and continued to push myself to try to produce something. Nothing is being produced. I'm just sitting in the computer. I'm getting tired. I'm getting depleted, and it's not working. So, but in order for me to realize that I need those breaks or that now it's time to have energy and to do something, I need to be aware of my body and how I'm feeling in it. And I'm not always there. So what I've been doing is I've been looking at my breath, and when I notice that my breath is too controlled or too fast or restricted, or I'm not fully in my belly, that's for me, my weak point being in the belly. I know I am out of sync. And then what I do is I take a moment and reflect and I go, okay, are you being productive? Have you actually type something coherent in the last few minutes or the last hour? And if the answer is no, then I know I need to redirect. But until I ask that question, then I don't know. I don't know. So I need to ask that question and check in. So I don't know what's the best system for you. You will figure it out. Maybe it's looking at your breath, maybe it's checking your thoughts, how fast or slow they are, maybe it's looking at how awake or asleep you feel. The invitation is develop a system to check in with you and see if you are out of sync or if you need to change the pace. And pay attention to your breath. When I invited you to do your natural rhythm, how was your rhythm? For some people, the breath tends to be a little faster, and that's, for example, my husband, and I'm always, when I facilitate him, I always go, slow down your breath, slow down your breath. And when he facilitates me, he says, breathe faster, because we have different paces. So it doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It's just the one that feels comfortable to you. Okay, so that's my invitation to check in, to be in touch with your body. We're starting the year, and it is a good idea to start in an aware with a focus awareness so that we don't deplete ourselves and then by the spring or the summer we're already in burnout. Okay, so let's touch base with us and bring that energy and that clarity to everything that we do. So that's my invitation to you this week.